What if I told you that those afternoon crashes you experience around 3 p.m. and your stubborn belly fat and the way that you seem to raid the kitchen after the kids go to sleep are all connected? They're not separate problems. They're actually the symptom of one thing, a metabolism that's stuck. Most moms, though, blame themselves. They think they need more discipline, they need more calorie counting, they need more willpower. But really, your body's just been trying to tell you something all along. And today I'm going to help you finally uncover what that is. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the 5 warning signs that your metabolism needs your attention and exactly what to do about each one. You're exhausted but wired. You're eating less but gaining weight. You're doing everything right but nothing's working. And the worst part is that you don't know why. This is all proof that your body has turned into a metabolic inflexibility, and we want it to become metabolically flexible. This is where weight loss becomes easier. This is where our energy returns. This is where we don't feel like we are controlled by our food cravings. Hi, I'm Kylene Heykants. I am a nutrition and weight loss expert. I've been in the biz for 14 years, and I help moms lose weight without diets or burnout. These are patterns I see over and over. It's things that we uncover on a metabolic assessment, which is a call that I offer. And it really tells a story. And once you recognize it, everything truly becomes a lot easier. I'm going to walk you through those 5 signs that your metabolism is struggling. And for each one, I'll explain what's actually happening in your body and give you a clear next step. And by then you'll know exactly where to focus. Number 1 is if you crash in the afternoon. If you hit a wall around 2 or 3 p.m. and you kind of need coffee or sugary sweets to get through it, this afternoon crash isn't because you didn't sleep enough, which maybe sometimes it can be connected to a teething baby or a sleep regression or stressful night's sleep. But typically, it's because your blood sugar has plummeted. And when it drops, your energy drops with it. Your brain gets foggy, your mood starts to kind of swivel. It's not really that as stable, and you reach for something sweet or another cup of coffee. This isn't a discipline problem. It's actually a blood sugar problem. And it's one of the clearest signs your metabolism is stuck is sugar burning mode. What's sugar burning mode? Sugar burning mode is when your body, your metabolism is inflexible. It doesn't switch easily between burning sugars and burning your stored fat that you desperately want to lose. Almost every mom who comes to me describes the exact same pattern. Fine in the morning, surviving off coffee, skipping breakfast, but crashing in the afternoon. They think that that's the part of being a busy mom, but it's not. We can support our body better. It's a metabolic signal that something is off. Your energy should be like a steady flowing river throughout the day, not a roller coaster that peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. When we get this, that's when all those symptoms that we talked about start really coming in this afternoon crash. Our blood sugar should kind of follow like this type of pattern, right? Kind of like it's just an easy flowing river, but instead, most moms' blood sugars are peaking and valleys. And it's in this valley where we get intense sugar cravings, intense energy crashes. And when we're in this, it's super hard to pay attention to anything else. So what I want you to pay attention to instead is I want you to pay attention to how you feel between 2 and 4. Do you crash? Do you need a nap? Do you need a couple cups of coffee to get you through? Do you feel like you could take like a nap literally at your desk? Your blood sugar likely needs restabilizing if you answered yes to any of these questions. But the afternoon crash actually is just the beginning of what I see. There's another sign that shows up after the kids go to bed, and this is that you can't stop snacking at night. If you have 0 cravings during the day, you can be good, you can be on all day, you don't even care about food. Heck, you could fast all day. But by 8 p.m., when the house goes quiet, you are raiding the refrigerator or the pantry. This is your metabolism screaming for help. Nighttime's cravings aren't just about willpower. It's actually about biology. It's the first thing I try with my moms in my program. We try to stabilize the biology first before we deal with anything else that might come up with nighttime cravings. Because if our blood sugar has been unstable all day, by evening, it's actually pretty desperate. It's been running on fumes. It's been spiking and crashing as I outlined before. And now it just needs quick energy, which usually comes in the form of sugar and carbs. Most moms I see are just really depleted and overstressed come at this time of night. And this is what makes me want to absolutely scream. I can't tell you How many moms have told me that they're perfect all day, then they ruin it at night? They beat themselves up for what they're eating during the day. It's obvious. They're skipping breakfast, having a tiny lunch, just a little romaine salad, a little roast chicken, running on coffee, and then by the night, their body rebels. It's not a character flaw. It's total survival. Our body wants to keep us alive. The best way to think about this is imagine you're holding your breath all day, and then by evening, you're gasping for air. You've literally been on overdrive all day. That's what it's like with food. You've been restricting all day, but nighttime, your body gasps. It demands. It takes over. You're not failing. You're just finally breathing. If nighttime is your problem time, don't look at what you're eating at night, okay? Don't look at that bowl of popcorn. Don't look at the mini eggs, nothing. I actually want you to take a step back and look, what did I do today? Are you getting enough protein at breakfast? Are you actually eating a substantial lunch, with protein and fiber and carbohydrates? The solution to nighttime cravings is always found in the first half of the day. I promise you, it makes it so much easier. Now, there's a sign that most moms completely overlook because they've just accepted it's normal. And this one is scary because it's your metabolism screaming for help. You wake up tired no matter how much sleep you get. If 8 hours of sleep still leaves you exhausted, your body isn't recovering properly. Sleep is when our body literally repairs itself. It's when hormones reset. It's when our metabolism recalibrates. But if cortisol is chronically elevated, that repair process gets massively disrupted. You might be in bed for 8 hours, but your body never gets into that deep restorative sleep. You wake up feeling like you've barely slept at all. The exhaustion isn't from a lack of sleep or your kids constantly coming into the room. It's actually from a lack of recovery. And here's what's actually happening, okay? This is one of the most common complaints that I hear. I'm sleeping, but I'm still tired, okay? This is where obviously the moms have older children. Moms assume that it's just part of the deal. Kids wake up, life gets busy, you wake up drained, that's normal. We kind of normalize this whole burnt out mom bullshit. That's a sign that your nervous system is stuck in overdrive. Think of your body like a phone, okay? Sleep is supposed to charge it back up to 100% so that you can get up and hit the ground running the next day. But if there are too many apps running in the background, i.e. you have too much mental load, you are burnt out, cortisol is high, you wake up at 40%. You can plug in all night, but until you close those background apps, you'll never fully charge. So ask yourself, do I wake up rested? Do I need an alarm or would I sleep through it? Do I need coffee to feel like a human? If you've never woken up refreshed, that's sign number 3. Your nervous system and cortisol needs attention because it is affecting your metabolism. But there's one sign that's impossible to ignore because you see it every time you look in the mirror. You're gaining weight around your midsection. Belly fat that won't budge, no matter what you do, is a direct signal from your hormones. Where you store fat tells a story. When cortisol is chronically elevated, your body prefers to store fat around your midsection. Actually strategic, okay? Your body is padding its vital organs for emergency fuel because it thinks you're in danger. That's why you can diet perfectly and exercise consistently and still watch your belly grow. You're not doing anything wrong. Your hormones are just responding to stress. And this is the part that nobody explains. I had a client that was doing great on paper, literally eating clean, working out 5 days a week, but her belly kept getting bigger. She thought she needed to try harder. When we addressed her stress and her cortisol, everything shifted. That belly fat that had been stuck for years finally started to release. It wasn't about trying harder. It was about supporting your body in a different way. Your belly fat is like a warning light on your dashboard. You can ignore it. You can cover that light with tape, but until you address what's really making that light go on, it's not going to go away. Addressing the root cause of the belly fat is the only way for it to go away indefinitely. So what are your next steps? Look at where your weight has been accumulating over the past few years. Is it distributed more evenly? Or is it around your midsection? If it's around your midsection, that's a big red flag from your body saying that your metabolism is not flexible. It's stuck in inflexibility, which no amount of crunches or cardio is going to fix that. And there's one more sign that's sneaky because it doesn't feel like a metabolism problem at all. But let's take a quick pause because if you're enjoying this video, I would love if you could just hit the subscribe button. I share videos like this all the time, helping moms, supporting moms lose weight without diets or burnout. All right, let's finish strong. Your mood is all over the place. Well, yeah, I have been Googling why my toddler is so mean all the time, but really I'm coming at it more of like a practical sense. Like, do you actually feel super irritable and anxious all the time? Is your mood all over the place no matter how your kids are behaving? Well, your blood sugar is likely the culprit. Our brain runs on glucose. When blood sugar is stable, your mood is stable. When blood sugar is spiking and crashing, your mood goes with it. That's why you can feel small things in such a huge way. Like when my husband leaves his socks everywhere. Definitely not in the laundry hamper, just on the side of the laundry hamper. Blood sugar instability and your brain having a lack of blood sugar is likely why your mood is all over the place. And this is what I wish someone had told me years ago. Truly, so many moms carry guilt about their mood. They think they should be more patient. They think they should be more present, more calm. But when we stabilize their blood sugar, suddenly they are. The patience appears. The irritability fades. They just become a different person. Well, their brain just got finally a steady fuel source. Your mood is like a boat on the water. When the water is calm, you float peacefully. When the water is choppy, you get tossed around. That's exactly like blood sugar is the water. We need to stabilize the water so the boat stays steady. A great way we can kind of test this out is track your mood for a few days. Do you notice that irritability or anxiety comes a few hours after meals, or does it hit when you haven't eaten in a while? If there's a pattern, that's a sign that number 5 of the 5 metabolic warning signs is probably true for you. I see this a lot where we actually don't feel hunger in our belly, but we actually feel it as like anxiety or restlessness or moodiness because our nervous system is so heightened all the time, or we've been doing the calorie tracking apps or the macro tracking apps that we've actually become so disconnected from our hunger that we don't even feel it in our tummy anymore because we don't trust our body anymore. I talked about this in the last video. You'll find it on my channel there. Track your mood instead. Let's track your mood. Let's see how your blood sugar, if it's stabilizing, if your brain has enough energy, because when your brain has enough energy, your mood will feel more stable. So now that you know the signs, let me show you what is actually going on and how to fix it. All 5 of these signs point to the same root cause: metabolic inflexibility driven by chronic stresses. I talk about it all the time. Busy moms over 30 wanting to lose weight. It's metabolic inflexibility due to chronic stress, okay? Here's the big picture. When you're stuck in sugar burning mode, your body can't access fat for fuel, okay? That's where we're gonna get rid of the midsection. That's where we're gonna get those lean, toned look, okay? Our body needs to be able to access those fat stores. But what happens is cortisol stays elevated and your body stores fat and disrupts your sleep. When blood sugar is unstable, your energy crashes, your mood swings, and these aren't 5 separate problems, okay? It's all coming back to that root of the problem, which is metabolic inflexibility. Your metabolism no longer is flexible. Your hormones are out of balance and your body is stuck in survival mode. So let me connect the dots. This is what I see in every mom that comes to me who feels stuck in their weight loss journey. They've been treating each symptom separately. Oh, I got the energy crashes. Oh, I got the unstable mood. Oh, I got the weight gain around the middle. But really, we can't willpower for cravings. We can't exercise belly fat. We need to look at it that they're all connected instead. Fix the root cause and all 5 of the symptoms really start to resolve together. It's like having 5 different leaks in your house and putting a bucket under each one. You could keep emptying the buckets forever. Or you could fix the roof. Let's fix the roof. That sounds way more smart, right? Let's fix the roof. Let's fix the metabolism. Stop chasing symptoms. If you recognize yourself in 3 or more of these, you don't have 3 separate problems. You have one metabolic issue that's expressing itself in different ways. And that's actually good news because you can fix the root and everything shifts. So what to do about it? Well, let me give you a first great starting point. The simplest, most powerful thing you can do is to start your day with a protein-rich breakfast. You are sending a signal straight to your body that it is nourished, it is safe, your blood sugar is going to be more stable. Breakfast seriously sets the tone for the entire day. When you start your day with protein, you are stabilizing your blood sugar, which is going to support your metabolism. It gives you food for your brain to stabilize your moods. You're not going to have that energy crash because it literally has a ripple effect all day long. And this is what really changes everything. I've seen a transformation happen over and over. Moms who were crashing, they were snapping, they were craving a lot, and they were stuck. They changed this one thing. I'm not even joking. It's this one thing, protein at breakfast. If you follow me on Instagram, I talk about it a ton. Within 2 weeks, they feel like different people. Bloating has gone down. Inflammation has gone down. They're thinking clearer. They're happier. They're sleeping better. Not because protein is magic, because it stops that blood sugar roller coaster, right? We become that flowing river a little bit easier. Tomorrow morning, do me a favor. Eat at least 25 to 30 grams of protein within waking. That's a palm size of your hand, okay? So the protein source is a palm-sized portion. My favorite is eggs and leftover meat from the night before with some avocado and a yummy sauce, or you could do Greek yogurt with some added protein powder. Whatever you do, though, just don't skip it. Like, carve it out. I eat it standing up at my counter while I'm packing lunches and getting kids' breakfast ready. But the fact of the matter is I don't miss it. And see how you feel at 2 p.m. How's your mood? How's your energy? Notice the difference. It's really impactful. Here's what I want you to take away from this, though. These symptoms you've been experiencing are not your fault. The exhaustion, the cravings, the belly fat, the mood swings, all those, these are not signs that you're failing. It's actually just signs that your body is asking for help. And now that you know what to look for, you can finally address the real issue, not by trying harder, not by dieting more strict, not by getting more willpower, but just by working with your metabolism instead of against it. That's where the transformation truly begins. If you want to understand exactly why these metabolic shifts happen after 30 and what to do about them, I made a video that covers everything. It's called 7 Things I Wish Every Mom Knew About Weight Loss After 30. You can check it out here.